Yo, how's it going, awesome fellas? Still with me, Faye, and I'm kicking off a new series called DV Fixing Shit. And we're starting by turning a pretty average car interior into something way better, just by tweaking a few material textures. People always jump at making their modded car better by altering its exterior, painting it, installing spoilers, adding aggressive lights, but there is nothing stopping us from making just a few changes to the textures inside to make everything look very different without doing a complete interior overhaul. New dash materials, better looking roll cage, not so blurred out steering wheel, more crisp, more realistic, but still with no need for a complete rebuild. This time our victim is the 2018 BTCC Honda Civic Type R FK8. Let's roll to the lab and start cooking. We'll start with the dashboard and swap the material to carbon fiber. Head to the base code and copy the Include Materials Interior line so the car loads all the interior presets we'll be using, then paste that into the car's extension config. Next, grab the carbon fiber code, drop it on a new line, and plug the dashboard object name into the Meshes field. Save it and take a look. You'll see the carbon show up right away, but yeah, it's a bit aggressive. We'll calm it down by lowering the Detail Normal Blend. That softens the texture so it doesn't scream in your face. Detail scale controls how big the carbon weave looks. Higher values make it tighter and smaller, lower values make it chunkier. Think of it like zooming in and out on the pattern. Also, I'd recommend setting smoothness to 0.99 instead of a full 1. Going all the way to 1 makes the surface a bit too polished and reflective. The goal here is to keep the carbon visible and clean without turning it into a shiny distraction. You can reuse this setup on the door trims too. Just tweak the values a bit so it actually fits the surface instead of looking like it came from a different planet. Next up, the roll cage. Right now it looks less race car safety and more something borrowed from your kitchen sink. Not ideal if you enjoy surviving corners. Let's fix that. Head back to the base code, grab the aluminum V2 material and paste it into the car's extension config. From here, you can set it to any color you want. In this example, I'm going with red, so it actually looks like it means business. Quick note on the color values. It's RGB plus intensity, so when you see something like 1.600 that means red is active, no green or blue, with the 1.8 intensity giving it that extra punch. If I switch it to 0, 1, 0, 1.4, you'll get a green roll cage instead, with a slightly lower intensity. Not exactly track-ready vibes, but it shows how the values behave. Half the fun here is experimenting, so mess around with the values and see how it reacts. Just keep your adjustments small because sometimes size doesn't matter. The steering wheel is where things get a bit more interesting. I'm taking a slightly different approach here to show how flexible these interior materials can be once you start fine-tuning. Instead of going with the usual leather or velvet, grab the plastic V2 material from the base code, paste it into the extension config, and assign the steering wheel object in the Meshes field. Sounds a bit wrong, I know, but stick with it. With the right tweaks, this actually turns into a really nice dark matte fabric look. Start by lowering the brightness adjustment and detail normal blend to keep the original texture character while toning it down. Then keep both smoothness and reflectance low. That controls how the wheel reacts to light, so under direct sunlight you get a soft highlight, but in normal lighting or shadows it stays dark and nicely muted instead of looking weirdly shiny. For the center of the steering wheel, I'm reusing the carbon material with a few value tweaks so it lines up cleanly with the dashboard and door trims. So you don't need a full car remake to improve the interior. A few smart material tweaks on the dashboard, roll cage, and steering wheel can already freshen things up and make the cockpit feel newer every time you drive it. And if you want to push it further, just look around the cockpit and start tweaking other parts for further improvement. That's it for today's DV Fixing Shit. Drop a like if this helped and subscribe for more fixes like this. Check out the other tutorials on the channel and swing by my Patreon for extra goodies and updates on my latest Assetto Corsa mods. I'm Faye, signing off. Keep your car cool, your lines clean, your cockpit sharp, and as always, stay awesome.